So in the Bible, Jesus sent two of his apostles. Okay, he sent Peter and John to go find a man carrying a pitcher of water. All right, it says, as you enter the city, a man carrying a jar of water will meet you. Follow him to the house that he enters and say to the owner of the house, the teacher asks, where is the guest room? Now, why is this significant? It's significant because Jesus is the Son. This and this is the same thing. This is a picture that Leonardo da Vinci painted. And you can see there's a faded cross right there. What is that? That is the Southern Cross. That is this. So the sun on December 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, when it sets in the same position because it stops moving that 1 degree. If you don't know what the winter solstice is, I've explained this. On December 22nd, the sun, all year round, it moves and it sets a 1 degree difference every day. And on these 3 days, it actually sets in the same location. The ancient people believe because the sun stops moving, the sun is dead. And on December 25th, on Christmas, Jesus's birthday, the sun starts moving again. So it's the birth of the sun. Jesus is this. This and this are the same, which is why when you go to the Vatican and you look at the Virgin Mary, she's holding the sun. Okay? Now, TV shows do this. This was on a TV show I was watching. And this was like a scene where this guy was talking. Now, look where he was standing. He was standing in front of, there's a cross right there, and there's a statue of Jesus, and he's standing in front of and to the right of the cross. Or you could call it the right-hand side of the Father. This is this. This is this. It's all about the Son. So now, why would Jesus be telling his people, okay, to go find a man holding a pitcher of water? Well, that's because Jesus the Son knew that the Son was going to die because he was kissed by Scorpio, by Judas. Scorpio, the next significant thing that happened in the sky is that event, the winter solstice. Jesus is Pisces, which is why the Pope wears the fish with the two hats on it. I mean, there are other reasons as well. That hat is called a mitre, and that word comes from Mithraism, which was an ancient religion that the Romans were worshiping. The hat also represents the ancient deity Dagon, okay, the fish god, which is why he wears a fish hat. But it also has to do with the age of Pisces, okay? We're entering in a new age. It's all astronomy and astrology. It's all over the Bible. So when Judas kisses Jesus and sends him off to his death, the next significant thing to happen is the winter solstice. All of this stuff is important to learn because it brings you closer to the truth. Now, what's going on with this? Why would he be looking for a man carrying a pitcher of water? First of all, that would never happen. Men didn't carry water in the ancient world. Read a book about the ancient world. You'd never find a man carrying a pitcher of water, not even a slave. The slave men would be doing hard manual labor, physical labor. They wouldn't be carrying water. This is a sign. It's because Pisces is going to go into Aquarius. Okay, so Pisces, the age of Pisces, the age of Jesus is going into Aquarius. Moses was the age of Aries, the ram, which is why if you look at Moses' pictures, okay, I'm going to flick through the book. If you look at Moses' pictures, when we get to the Moses pictures, you're going to see that he has horns on every single one of his pictures. Why? Why would he have horns? Because he represents Aries. He represents Aries. Look at all these beautiful pictures. That, you know what that's called? That is called the chief cornerstone, also talked about in the Bible. Okay? You know what that is? It has nothing to do with Christianity at all. It's called an Anki. This is the male, this is the female. It's the male entering the female. It's about creation. This, an ancient petroglyph of the sun, not a symbol for Jesus. Okay, now these are all ancient Sumerian. This is the sun in the age of Cancer, the crab. Okay, this is the sun in the age of Gemini, the twins. This is how it works. Learn to read the signs. You have the eye of the eye of Ra. I mean, this is not proof of aliens. This, people say, Joe Rogan especially, this is proof of aliens. Oh, aliens, this is a spaceship. No, it's the sun. It's the God, because always the God is the sun, okay? The Son of God, and he's flying through the sky. Now this, like I said, this is a symbol now for Jesus, but this is over 20,000 years old. It's the same thing. They're ripping off sun symbols, okay? The Eucharist is the sun. Moses in front of the caduceus. Why? Because he was teaching people how to raise their kundalini. He was teaching stuff, ancient sun symbols. This is Hermes. He's also holding a caduceus. Huge reason behind that. That's called a kern. Awesome story behind those. Here's your old flat earth maps. Look at this. This is the star patterns. I find it interesting. Interesting. So much stuff. So much stuff. If you're interested in this book, I have this book for sale on my website, digital copies. This is the prototype, so it doesn't quite look like this, but these pictures are all in there. So it's an amazing book. I tried hard to write it, and I'm not a writer, but I tried. It's my first book, so hopefully people like it. I love you all.